Hello, everybody. Welcome to Pathway to Peer Mentor. This short info session will introduce you to IDFA's Circle of Support Peer Mentoring Program. Whether you're just curious or already keen to get started, this is a great place to learn what the program is all about and how you can get involved. So, the Circle of Support is IDFA's peer mentoring program. It's designed to support people living with immunodeficiencies as well as their carers by connecting them with trained peer mentors. These mentors have lived experience and offer emotional support, guidance, and a listening ear. It's all about building connection, resilience, and confidence together. What do peer mentors do? You might be wondering. They're not counselors or clinicians. They're people who get it because they're people who have lived through something similar. Mentors provide emotional support, share their own experiences when it's helpful, and help mentees generally feel less alone. Mentors also support mentees in creating a personalized circle of support action plan, which helps members set their own goals and navigate life with a rare condition like an immunodeficiency. Who can become a peer mentor, you might be wondering? If you're aged over 18 and an IDFA member already, you are more than welcome to express your interest in becoming part of the program. Whether you are a person with an immunodeficiency or a carer of someone who does have an immunodeficiency, you're eligible to be a mentor in this Circle of Support program. You don't need any formal qualifications, just a willingness to listen, share your experience appropriately, and be a steady support for someone who's going through something similar. The main threshold we look at in assessing whether a member is likely to become a peer mentor or be better suited to other spaces in IDFA is the amount of lived experience they have. So mentors are generally matched with new members who are either newly diagnosed or particularly struggling. So having that wealth of info as lived experience is really helpful in mentors navigating those conversations with members. Why would people become a peer mentor? People become mentors for all kinds of reasons. Some want to give back after being supported themselves. Others want to build confidence and skills. But many just want to connect with others in a meaningful way because they know how valuable and welcome that support would be, having been in those positions themselves. The role is flexible and fully supported by IDFA and very much works around your availability. So when and if you're matched with a mentee, you work out when works for both of you with communications, consistency, frequency, and all of those lovely, beautiful things. This is the good stuff. All right, so this is actually the pathway to peer mentoring. This is the journey that will take you through from your expression of interest in becoming a peer mentor to becoming a certified peer mentor and ready to be matched with a mentee. So first, you'll start with that expression of interest that gets all of your basic details and ask those initial fielding questions of experience, any qualifications you might have or career experience. Again, none of that is required, but we're just trying to get a lay of the land with your lived experience and your background as a human being. The next step is to complete our volunteer agreement. So that is just a really easy way for IDFA to tick all of the policies and get them all signed. Also get your working with children's check information. If you don't already have it, we can guide you through how to access that information as well. I also want to put out there that anything to do with Circle of Support and any upskilling in any courses or qualifications, like working with children's checks, completely reimbursed if there are costs associated with them. So just want to put that out there as well. So once we do the volunteer agreement, the next step is our self-management for immunodeficiencies course. So that's what's the SMID course on screen at the moment. This is a course that was developed by IDFA and guides new mentors through the process of creating action plans with mentees in 12 of the focus areas of circular support. So things like sleep, fatigue, medication costs, treatment. We guide you through how to have those conversations with the mentee and figure out what they're wanting to work on in that space and break down some action steps to get them towards that goal. After that, you'll have access to complete your mental health first aid qualification and your accidental counselling. All of these are self-paced. The mental health first aid and accidental counselling are self-choosing of the time. That wasn't a very good way to say that, but you get to pick the date where you complete the course. There are options of doing half days or full days, depending on your availability, and we leave that completely up to you to pick. We don't tell you when or where you have to do it, and everything is online. So getting to a city or a town near you is not needed. That being said, if there are in-person versions of these courses, you're more than welcome to take them if that aligns with you. Once you tick all of those beautiful boxes and we upskill you in all those different areas, you're officially a Circular Support peer mentor. And what happens then is you're eligible to be matched with any of the members on our waitlist who are interested in pursuing this Circular Support program with the beautiful people like yourself. So that, from start to finish, is the whole process. It can take anywhere from a few weeks to a few months. There isn't really any deadlines around it. Obviously, the sooner we have more mentors, the better. But if personal obstacles or things pop up that you haven't really accounted for, that's no stress. If it takes you a little bit longer to complete any of these courses, you won't lose access to any of them. You'll just be able to keep pursuing it as your capacity allows. So once you are a peer mentor, you still get a lot of support. So I've popped the I don't feel alone on screen as well. That's IDFA's motto. And that very much includes our batch of peer mentors. So we very much give you all of the training that you saw on the previous slide. There's a very intensive might not be the right word, but a big, beautiful circle of support peer mentor guide that has all of the different conversations that you could have, a lot of guidances and ways to navigate conversations and what to do and when. So we really provide a nice structure for you to work with, and then you've got some creative control within that. We also have ongoing check-ins from the moment that you become a peer mentor to the moment that you finish a 12-week period of circular support with your mentee. And becoming a peer mentor, you also get access to join our community of peer mentors. And that's just a really nice way to ask good questions and keep in touch and see what everyone else is doing, pick up tips and tricks as we all learn. So if all of that sounds interesting to you and you're ready, please take the next step. I've got the QR code on screen at the moment. This will take you to our Circle of Support expression of interest page online. Just fill out your details and we can get the ball rolling. I've also popped the info at idfa.org.au email address on screen in the corner. If you have any questions, you're welcome to reach out there and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. So with that, I would love to say thank you so much for watching. We hope this session has helped you understand more about becoming a peer mentor with IDFA. If you feel like you'd be a good fit, we'd love to have you join the program. And yeah, let us know if you have any questions, but I might leave it there. I hope you have a lovely day, night, evening, and hopefully I will talk to you soon. Bye now.